Okay, in the beginning of this video, I was trying to say that I was going to review two heating elements as far as my hair goes. I don't know why I struggled saying that, but that is what I was trying to say. The two heating appliances that I used for my hair was the Furiden and then TYMO. The Furiden is just like a flat iron, curling iron mix. And then, of course, you guys have all seen the TYMO kind of like brush heating element or brush straightener. I don't know why I struggled saying that, but I did. But anyways, that is what I was trying to say. Moving on. Okay. Also, I just wanted to point out that I am natural. My hair is just previously straightened. It's in a stretched state right now, and so I'm just adding more heat to it since I wanted to try and push it a little further before I had to wash it and revert it back to its curly state. That is what I'm doing here. So my hair is previously straightened. It's been about a couple of weeks since I did that, but this is how it turned out. One pass with the TYMO. And I'm going to show you the before. Right? So that's not questionable at all. And then I'm going to show you the after. Go ahead and finish up with the TYMO and I'll come back. Okay, here's my hair after. Again, remember I said I don't mess with this. So here's my hair straightened out with the TYMO. So now we're gonna go in and we're going to go in on the 4th setting on the Furiden. So my hair was already previously straightened. We're just hitting it again, and then this is how much hair came out. We're gonna do front and work our way to the back. But the one thing that sucks about my hair is because this is all pointless, because my hair, by the time I'm done and I go back around, by the time I'm done straightening, when I make myself my way back around to the other side, it's already like starting to sweat. So it's not really worth it. And that's also why I don't bother to aim for a perfect silk press, because my head gets hot really quickly, and so it doesn't, it's just a lot of extra work for no reason. Alright, so now we're gonna hit it. I'm not going all the way up. We're going to come down, and let's do a straighten all the way through first, and then I'll curl it, because I just want you guys to see. This is the first time I've used it on my natural hair, so I mean it's fine. So let's see about this curl. It'll wrap my hair. I know some of you guys do, but I do not, because it's, again, pointless. If I wrap my hair, my head gets super hot and then just sweats it out. So then really all my work goes down the drain. So I don't wrap. So I'm not gonna go straight this time. I just wanted to show you guys that when it goes straight, because we're just gonna go ahead and do the curl. That's the whole point of it. Because my hair will be in flexi rods a majority of the time. Let's see if I get y'all close so you can see. There we go. Let's do one more for the camera, and then we just go. I didn't want to get that close, but we already did it now. Can't. No point in crying over spilt milk. I like the way the first one curled, holding the barrel kind of away, up at an angle. It's just so weird having your hand like that. So. I'm just gonna put that in. Now let's give it a go on thicker hair. or sorry, a thicker piece of hair, I should say. And we're just gonna, I'm not gonna use the comb anymore to section. We're just gonna use our finger. Right. So here we are, and we still end up doing smaller sections. I wonder, let's see what happens if I get closer. I'm just curious. That's the end's better, definitely better, and it doesn't feel so dry and brittle like it did with the straight end with the TYMO. I felt like it did pretty good at getting there. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it at this angle. It's just so weird to hold it like this. Alright, we're going to have to do a thicker piece of hair because this is going to take forever if I'm going through. By the time I get back, by the time I make it to this side of my head, these are going to drop all the way and my hair will be fluffy. Fluffy. I don't want that, so here we go. Thicker section. Let's see what it does with a thicker section. See how it handles itself. Oh, hold on now. Hold up. Wait. Can you see my ends right now? Right. And I took it down. I just didn't do a few passes through just to get that, right? But when I take this and I'm on the fourth one, so, and I do realize that I've already passed through heat, so of course it'll be easier to straighten. So next time we'll just do Furiden and see. God, I hope I'm saying that. But it seems like it gets. Now this is a thing. This is a pass. Ooh. Oh, he didn't get in there. So that's the one bad thing. I guess I never looked up. It's kind of hard seeing in this camera. But we didn't. We'll have to do another one because it didn't get all of it. Oh, see, look. It didn't get it all, even though I hit it with it. So, it doesn't do good on thicker chunks. You would have to go through in smaller sections. Because when I went back through in a smaller section, it got it. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm lazy, so I definitely do not want to spend a whole bunch of time on my hair like this, especially when I don't do it too often. And the whole point of this the last time previous to was to just do it so I can trim it and see where I was as far as the length. I've done that. Oh, yeah, he didn't like it very much. So it doesn't do well in big sections. So you will have to stick to smaller sections. Otherwise, you're gonna be mad and you'll do a lot of passes on your head. I'm kind of irritated. Alright, so after it's all said and done, collected here, considering my hair is already straightened. Okay, so before I show you what my hair looks like after this whole process, I mean after a few days of flexi rods and all of that stuff, let's talk about the TYMO a little bit. So the TYMO, there was a couple of things that I did not like about the TYMO. One of them being the fact that it gets it straight, but you can't get the root like you could with a pressing comb, right? And then the second thing that I didn't like about it was that the ends of your hair, after passing through with the TYMO, it was still kind of crunchy. I like to say crunchy, but it's kind of like still curly. You know how when your hair gets that it wants to be straight, but it still wants to be in its natural state. That's what I mean when I say crunchy. So my ends, they were still given very much crunchy before I went in with the flat iron straighten or flat iron curling iron or whatever that I had. And then one other thing is I did not like the fact that I could not temperature gauge on the TYMO. I did not like that. I don't like to guess or play the guessing game when it comes to my hair that I have worked so hard to get to this point. So I did not like that. But that is something that could easily be fixed. Again, this thing isn't going to work for you when you're trying to get the root. I am okay with this. I wasn't aiming to get my the root of my head because I don't like to do that because I have traction alopecia. And with that being said, heat and stuff of that nature, it makes my hair fall out easily. We are still progressing, and I don't want to use such items in that area of my head. So I'm okay with avoiding any kind of heat to the scalp or the root of my head. But for some people, this is important, having such a feature. The other thing, my opinion, I shouldn't say the other thing. What my opinion is that this, for someone that is permed, this little utensil or heating element would be your best friend because it's a quick, okay, I want my hair a little straighter than usual. It's very quick and easy for someone who is permed. Naturals, yeah, baby, you got to work out them kinks, like when your hairs get intertwined, the tangles, not so much as kinks as tangles. You got to work those tangles out before putting that thing through, because I felt like when I didn't detangle and I attempted to use this thing, it definitely snagged a lot. And I did not like the feeling of trying to put heat at the same time as like pulling in my head. That was just a no-go for me. So the Furiden, it did exactly what I needed it to do. I think it worked really well I think I paid about $20 for it. For the $20 that I spent on it, I think it did pretty good at straightening the hair. I didn't bump it all the way up, so I couldn't tell you if it gets better on the highest setting. I kind of kept it at because the same with the TYMO and the Furiden. All right, back to what I was saying, the heating gauge on that, there is no like actual stats. It's just buttons. You push a button and gauge. It's a guessing game, and again, like I said before, I don't like the guessing game. But outside of that, the Furiden did just fine. You are not going to get tight curls with this. It's definitely meant for looser curls. But all in all, I liked both items. I felt like when I used the TYMO on my daughter's hair, who is she's a mixed baby, so her hair kind of took the TYMO a lot better than my hair did. But at the same time, I felt like the TYMO did somewhat of a good job. It's just not all the way there. There's some kinks in it that I feel like could be worked out. Other than that, though, it's it's fine. The Furiden, though, the Furiden did what I wanted it to do. Because I don't know why I even bother to straighten my hair, because they just go in flexi rods or they get curled. It's beyond me. But yep, I'm just gonna pop on, show you guys that. But just know that I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and tell me if you would try either of these items. If you already tried these items, what do you think about that? All right, bye. It's been 3 days since I did the flat iron at the curls. So I'm sorry, the TYMO straightener for the curls. Can you see how we looking? Like we not doing bad. But like I said, this is usually, if I do that, this is usually my go-to.